Today, we're looking at 10 creatures that are known for their impressive smarts, sometimes even reminding us of human intelligence. But don't worry, we're leaving humans out of this list. We're giving the other creatures a chance to shine. Let's get started! Rats. These little critters you see have surprisingly impressive brain power. They can navigate complex mazes with the finesse of a pro gamer. I'm not saying they have Google Maps in their heads, but it's pretty close. Rats are fantastic problem solvers. Give them a puzzle and they'll crack it faster than you can say cheese. Scientists have tested rats with all sorts of challenges, from opening tricky containers to navigating obstacle courses. And guess what? Rats often outsmart us humans. Speaking of smarts, rats have incredible memories. They can remember routes, recognize patterns, and even recall past experiences. Ever wondered why those little cheese bandits keep finding their way back to your kitchen? It's because they remember where the good stuff is. Rats are not just brainy, they're also surprisingly empathetic. Studies have shown that rats will go out of their way to help a fellow rat in distress. They'll even share their food. Seriously, they're like the Samaritans of the animal kingdom. They live in complex hierarchies, communicate through squeaks and body language, and even have their own version of laughter. Yes, you heard that right. If you ever need a friend who's got your back, you might want to consider this little critter. Parrots. You might think of parrots as just colorful, squawking birds, but they're considered the Einsteins of the avian world. Parrots belong to the order Psittaciformes, which includes around 393 species. From the tiny budgergar to the majestic macaw, parrots exhibit a range of sizes and colors. But what truly sets them apart is their remarkable intelligence. Parrots are adept at using tools and solving complex puzzles. Researchers have conducted numerous studies showing that parrots can understand cause and effect, use tools to retrieve food, and even solve multi-step problems. In one experiment, a group of African gray parrots was given a series of puzzles, each more challenging than the last. The parrots not only solved them, but also improved their techniques over time, showcasing their ability to learn from experience. And then there's their remarkable ability to mimic sounds, including human speech.
It's not easy, Baby.
This isn't just mindless repetition. Parrots can understand and use words in context. In the wild, parrots use their vocal abilities to communicate with their flock. They have distinct calls to signal danger, locate food, and even to identify themselves to each other. Each parrot's call is unique, much like a human fingerprint. It's this combination of problem-solving skills, communication abilities, and social intelligence that makes parrots truly incredible. They are not just beautiful to look at, but are also some of the most intelligent and emotionally complex creatures in the animal kingdom. Raccoons. In the quiet hours when most of us are asleep, a masked bandit emerges from the shadows. The raccoon. But don't be fooled by their nocturnal antics and mischievous reputation. These clever critters are not just scavengers, they're masters of adaptation and problem solving. Raccoons belong to the Proshonidae family, known for their distinctive masked faces and ringed tails. Found across North and Central America, raccoons are highly adaptable to various environments, from forests to urban areas. Raccoons possess impressive cognitive abilities. They're capable of remembering solutions to tasks for up to 3 years, which demonstrates their long-term memory and problem-solving skills. Their nimble hands with 5-fingered paws resembling human hands allow raccoons to manipulate objects with surprising dexterity. They can unlatch gates, open jars, and even untie knots. Raccoons are also highly social creatures. While they're often seen as solitary foragers, they form loose-knit communities where they communicate through vocalizations, body language, and scent markings. Their ability to adapt to human-dominated landscapes is particularly impressive. Urban raccoons have learned to exploit human resources, from raiding trash bins to nesting in attics. Their intelligence isn't just about survival. Raccoons have been observed using tools such as rocks or sticks to manipulate their environment, a behavior previously thought to be limited to primates and certain bird species. Next thing you know, they'll be applying for engineering jobs and designing their own trash cans. Pigs. Often underestimated but incredibly intelligent creatures, pigs, scientifically known as Sus scrofa domesticus, are highly social and curious animals. They belong to the Suidae family, which includes wild boars and domestic pigs. Their intelligence is evident in various aspects of their behavior and interactions. Pigs are often compared to dogs in terms of intelligence. They are capable of learning complex tasks and can even be trained to respond to commands and cues. Their problem-solving abilities are quite impressive, especially when it comes to finding food and navigating their environment. Pigs use their snouts to investigate objects, communicate with each other through rooting patterns, and even to manipulate things in their environment. Pigs enjoy toys that challenge them mentally, such as puzzle feeders that dispense treats when solved. They also engage in social play, which helps them develop social bonds and communication skills within their groups. Studies have shown that pigs are capable of recognizing familiar faces, both human and pig, and can remember individuals over long periods. This ability to recognize and remember faces helps them navigate their social networks and form alliances. Beyond their intelligence, pigs are incredibly adaptable. From the wild forests to modern farms, they manage to thrive just about anywhere, making agriculture and ecosystems their own personal playgrounds. Dogs. Our loyal pals who've made themselves at home in our hearts are more than just wagging tails and goofy antics. They're some of the smartest creatures on the planet. Dogs belong to the Canidae family, known for their social structure and cognitive abilities. They come in all shapes and sizes, from tiny Chihuahuas to majestic Great Danes. But it's their intelligence that sets certain breeds apart. When it comes to intelligence, Border Collies often top the list. Bred for herding livestock, these dogs are not only incredibly agile, but also possess exceptional problem-solving skills and the ability to anticipate their handlers' commands. Poodles are another breed renowned for their intelligence. Beyond their fancy haircuts, these dogs are highly trainable and excel in activities requiring mental agility, such as obedience trials and agility courses. German Shepherds are also known for their versatility and intelligence, often used in police and military work. These dogs are quick learners with a strong work ethic and keen problem-solving abilities. But intelligence in dogs isn't just about specific breeds. All dogs, regardless of breed, have their own unique abilities and intelligence. Each dog brings something unique to the table and reminds us why they are our most loyal companions. Octopuses. Let's start with one of the octopus's most mind-blowing abilities, camouflage. Imagine having the power to change color, texture, and even shape to match your surroundings perfectly. Whether it's blending into coral reefs or mimicking the texture of rocks, these stealthy cephalopods are the ninjas of the sea. But wait, there's more. Octopuses are brilliant problem solvers. Researchers have tested their cognitive abilities with mazes, puzzles, and even unscrewing jars to get a tasty treat inside. And let me tell you, these squishy geniuses aced every challenge thrown their way. They can learn from experience, adapt to new situations, and even use tools. Speaking of challenges, octopuses are notorious escape artists. They can squeeze through impossibly small openings. If there's a way out, you can bet an octopus will find it. Octopuses have developed their own unique form of language. They use color changes, skin texture, and body posture to convey emotions, warnings, and even flirtations. In the wild, octopuses are strategic hunters. They use their intelligence to stalk prey, hide from predators, and outsmart any creature that dares challenge them. From opening clams with a deft twist to ambushing fish with lightning speed, octopuses are the ultimate predators of the deep. Sea lions. They're clever navigators of both ocean currents and icy shores. These marine marvels can dive to impressive depths and traverse vast distances, all while keeping their whiskers primed for detecting prey. Sea lions are no slouches when it comes to problem solving. Their intelligence and playful nature also make them the stars of many aquariums, where they captivate audiences with their tricks, games, and endearing behaviors. They gather in colonies, form strong bonds with their pups, and handle the tricky business of social hierarchies. It's like they have their own little underwater community. These social ocean butterflies chat up a storm with all sorts of vocal sounds, from haunting calls to adorable squeaks. Sea lions are apex predators of their watery domain. With sharp teeth and lightning-fast reflexes, they're skilled hunters preying on fish, squid, and even smaller seals. Beyond the waves, seal lions play a vital role in scientific research. Their intelligence and adaptability make them ideal subjects for studying marine biology, ecology, and even climate change impacts. Researchers track their movements to understand oceanic ecosystems and monitor their health to assess environmental changes. Elephants. These magnificent animals are megaminds of the animal kingdom. They live in tight-knit family groups led by matriarchs who possess wisdom and knowledge passed down through generations. Elephants are natural engineers, capable of using tools like branches to scratch themselves or dig for water. Researchers have even observed them creating barriers with branches to protect their young or redirecting rivers to access fresh water. They're like the construction crew of the savannah, always finding practical solutions to life's challenges. Plus, some elephants have been known to paint and engage in playful activities, showing off their creative and fun-loving side. Communication is key in any community, and elephants have their own sophisticated language. They use a combination of trumpets, rumbles, and even infrasound, low-frequency calls that travel over long distances up to 10 kilometers. It's like having a built-in walkie-talkie system with a range that puts our cell phones to shame. Elephants are also known for their deep emotional bonds and empathy. They mourn their dead, showing visible signs of grief, and even holding funerals where they gather around deceased members of their herd. They comfort each other during times of distress, offering gentle touches and reassuring rumbles. Let's not forget their memory. Elephants have legendary recall abilities. They can remember distant watering holes and migration routes over vast distances and many years. It's like having a built-in GPS that never needs updating. So if you ever meet an elephant twice, chances are, they'll remember you. Dolphins. First things first, dolphins are the social party animals of the sea. They live in complex social groups called pods, which can range from a few individuals to over 1,000. Within these pods, they form intricate social bonds and hierarchies. Their social skills are top-notch, and they use a variety of clicks, whistles, and body language to communicate. Speaking of communication, dolphins have their own unique names. They use these signature whistles to call each other, coordinate hunting strategies, and even maintain group cohesion. It's like having a personalized ringtone that everyone recognizes. Dolphins are also master problem solvers. In the wild, they've been observed using tools like sponges to protect their delicate snouts while foraging on the seafloor. They've even been seen working together to herd fish into tight balls, making it easier to catch their dinner. Dolphins' intelligence has made them stars in scientific research. Their cognition, communication, and social behaviors have provided valuable insights into the workings of the animal mind. They've demonstrated self-awareness by recognizing themselves in mirrors, solved complex puzzles, and even understood abstract concepts. Dolphins are the ultimate brainiacs of the sea, thanks to their sharp minds and impressive social skills that really set them apart from other marine animals. Great apes. Tied for first place, we have chimpanzees and orangutans, which should come as no surprise. These incredible creatures share more than just a passing resemblance to us humans. They possess astounding intelligence and complex behaviors, making them some of the most advanced beings in the animal kingdom. Let's start with chimpanzees, our brainy cousins who share about 98% of our DNA. Just like us, they form friendships, alliances, and even have their own political dramas. These forest dwellers are social dynamos, living in communities with intricate social structures and hierarchies. Watching a chimp community is like peeking into a mirror of human society. Much like humans, chimpanzees are renowned for their tool-using abilities. To crack a nut, they use hard objects as hammers to get to the tasty snack inside. When thirsty, they fashion leaves into sponges to soak up water from tree hollows. For a meal of termites, they craft sticks into fishing tools to extract them from mounds. They're smart cookies when it comes to using and even inventing tools, showcasing just how sharp their thinking can be. Now let's swing over to the orangutans, the wise and solitary sages of the treetops. These magnificent apes are primarily found in the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra. Unlike their more social chimpanzee cousins, orangutans prefer a more solitary lifestyle. But don't let their quiet demeanor fool you. These red-haired beauties are incredibly smart and resourceful. Orangutans are master architects of the forest canopy. Every night, they construct elaborate nests high up in the trees using branches and leaves. They even build umbrellas out of large leaves to shield themselves from the rain. Now, both chimps and orangutans excel in communication. Chimpanzees use a variety of vocalizations, facial expressions, and gestures to convey messages. They can even learn and use basic sign language to communicate with humans. Orangutans, while quieter, use a range of vocalizations and intricate gestures to interact. They've been known to mimic human actions, showing their keen observational skills and capacity for learning. Empathy and emotional depth are other remarkable traits of great apes. Chimpanzees exhibit strong bonds and will go to great lengths to comfort and care for their kin. They mourn their dead, showing signs of grief and loss that are deeply touching. Orangutans, too, display empathy and patience, especially in their mother-infant relationships. Orangutan mothers are incredibly nurturing, investing years into raising and teaching their young. The intelligence of great apes has made them central figures in scientific research, as they've demonstrated an understanding of cause and effect, the ability to plan for the future, and even a sense of fairness. Researchers continue to be astonished by their mental capabilities, which often blur the lines between animal and human intelligence. So there you have it, our countdown of the top 10 smartest animals in the animal kingdom. These brainy beasts have shown us that intelligence comes in all shapes and sizes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more amazing animal adventures. Leave in the comment which animal you think is smarter than an ape, and I will catch you in the next one.